Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play Batman Returns for the Super Famicom. In the last video, we made our way across the circus train and we beat the organ grinder. Now we are in the old Gotham Zoo and we gotta make our way to the Penguin. So without further ado, let's begin. And as soon as we do this, as soon as we start, we're gonna have to deal with a lot of thin clowns who want to blow us up and carry bombs. And he wasn't going to get very far with that. Not in that direction. And I don't know how I managed to avoid a destructive fate that way, but I did, and you had just blew up your own dude. And I got hit there. I wish I didn't. And I just punched... Okay, I didn't know you could do that. Apparently you can punch a rocket because you're Batman. It's the only explanation. Also, some of these guys are going to start riding around. And if I'm not careful, these guys are going to hit me while I try to get them to take each other out. And, well, I guess that helps. Get out of here. And I would not like to be hit by this guy in any way. And we got ourselves an extra life. That's good. Now you get out of here. Oh, geez, now there's two of him. Not exactly what I was hoping for there. At least he's gone. And now there's another one of him. And I just got hit by a biker. I can take the biker out with the boomerang as always. Nice to see them again and in a place where I can actually hit them. And now this guy's going to show up all of a sudden. Well, I can do the full combo on him. Get some points. And I'm going to drink some tea. And now I got two of these guys coming at me. Oh, fine. Well, I can take care of both of them with a headbutt there. And I'd rather just take it slow here. Let this guy do all the flipping he wants. And then I'm going to have the head right and deal with the penguins. Watch the shadows because that is where the missiles are going to land. And it's going to be tough to avoid getting hit by the missiles there. Unfortunately. And let's see here. And there's going to be one more straggler. There's always one more green thin clown who shows up at the very end of every stopover where you have to fight enemies. And yeah, you want to take it slow. That way you can deal with the enemies who are here one at a time. Like that guy right here. Yeah, he was going to show up sooner or later. Don't want to lose too many lives as I go through this final stage. This is the final stage, after all. And I can't believe that hit me. And I can't believe that hit me. Can you not? And of course I try to get rid of them, only get hit by the fat clown. Fun. Said no one ever. So yeah, you're going to have to deal with a lot of enemies as you go from one end of the stage to the other. And when you see all the penguins everywhere, yeah, you better be ready to dodge the missiles. Just watch the shadows. Just look for the missiles. And, hey, you are here apparently, and you hit me. I didn't want this. I'll gladly do the full combo on you, though. And I seem to be avoiding a lot of the missiles here. That's incredible. And I'd rather just take care of him that way, just to make sure that I don't give myself a whole bunch of trouble. Oh, that was fun. And I really don't want to get slashed by this guy either. The swordsmen are not my favorite enemies. And I find myself not being able to throw batarangs at them to do extra damage these days. Or at least not being able to find a whole lot of opportunities to hit them, unfortunately. And I need to be really careful here. And just take care of these guys one by one. Make sure I grab that, make sure I grab that bat test tube all the way to the right there, too, because that could really be useful. And I want to make sure that I hit that guy. And I really don't like the knife throwers. I wish they'd stop hitting me. Like I said, doing this, not the easiest thing in the world to do. And that wasn't pretty, but I managed to make it work. And now it's time for the duck vehicle. We have two bosses, and this is the first one. You want to make sure to walk underneath the duck vehicle. Be ready to block the missiles if you can. And try not to get hit a whole bunch as you try to avoid the missiles here. I say as I keep getting hit. Well, I'll be able to finish this guy off eventually. There we go. Yeah, you want to make sure that you can walk across the duck vehicle when it's up without taking a whole lot of damage. Block the missiles if you have no choice. And if you're able to get some distance, just throw batarangs from afar. And then we're facing the penguin. When the penguin's running around like this, you want to be able to grab him, do the whole 2 headbutts and a throw. And if he flies around like this, be ready to throw a test tube down. And when he runs around like that, if he does the jump like that, be ready to approach him and then grab him. And I can't seem to grab him after he does a little diamond dash, as I like to call it. Okay, he's moving that way. And this is where you do the diamond dance with him. You have to move around in the diamond-shaped pattern away from him in order to avoid having stuff thrown at you. Like so. You just want to watch where he's going and make sure you're not moving into him when he dashes like that with the umbrella there. If there's one thing I remember from playing this so long ago, it's the diamond dance, as I like to call it. Well, I didn't always call it the diamond dance, but I did. Well, I'm calling it that now, and that definitely helped with beating him. 2 lives left, no continues. we are done with Batman Returns on Mania mode for the third time in the history of this channel and to celebrate the channel's 10th anniversary. At last, Batman has defeated the Penguin. Peace is returned until the next time the dark forces rise to harm the fair people of Gotham City. You only get this screen if you beat the game on Mania, by the way. And I believe you have to beat this game on Special or above to get Catwoman. So either Special or Mania. And that's it. That is Batman Returns for the Super Famicom. Because apparently that's been the version that I've always been playing and I just didn't know until now. Nice to play it one more time and show off a, well, as best I could, a 1-credit run of this. Just like I did when I started the channel all that time ago. And I'm glad that I was able to do it again. My thoughts about this game have never really changed. I still like this game, even if it can be a bit hard, and in this case, even harder than I remembered. Definitely worth getting, still, to this day. Which leads to my mini review. Graphics are pretty solid. You can easily tell what everyone and everything is supposed to look like. Konami did a good job here. Sound and music really captures the mood of the movie. Really captures the mood of the story. It's very Batman-y. I liked it then. I like it now. Play controls are pretty good, though. Why am I saying though? Play control is pretty good. Whenever you die, it definitely feels like your fault. There's a lot of things you can do to do damage to the enemies. Throw them into the background wall. Bash 2 enemies' heads into each other at the same time. Headbutts and then throwing them into the wall. A punch-punch kick combo. Throwing batarangs, using the grappling hook. And of course there's driving the Batmobile and shooting projectiles at everything. And replay value, well, you have 5 different... Actually, you have 6. I believe there's very easy, normal, hard, special, and Mania. And I actually have beaten the game on all of the difficulties. And if you beat it on Mania, you get this screen. This screen that tells you that you are the true Dark Knight for beating the game on Mania. And while it's not thousands of colors at the same time, I believe the Super Nintendo could only show 256 colors on screen at once. Stop me if I'm wrong. But even then, for a game that came out in 1992, 1993, pretty early on in the Super Nintendo's lifespan, this looks good. And this still surprisingly holds up. It's a little it's digitized, obviously, but it still looks good. And as I've said before, this game is definitely worth picking up if you can find it. I really don't know what else to say about any of that. I apologize if I tried to find words for any part of this mini review, especially whether or not you should go play it. Yes, you should go play it. It was fun going down memory lane with this one, trying to relearn everything, trying to re-remember everything. And hopefully I'll be able to replay other games. Maybe do better at those. But it's good to know that I can still beat this one given the time and the practice. So this has been Let's Play Batman Returns, the channel's 10th anniversary edition Let's Play, off the Super Famicom version. Hopefully you enjoyed this as much as I did, maybe just a little bit more. And hopefully I will be back with another Let's Play. It's been 10 years and it's just the beginning. Maybe that game will be good. Maybe that game will be bad. Maybe that game will be somewhere in between, who knows. Until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care. Stay safe. Thanks for watching and see you guys later.